Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And the Oakland starting five. They've got James. Irving is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Bender, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Mutombo is out there with Hill. Then there's Snow, then it's Iverson, and it's Lynch, and at the three, the small forward. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Iverson against Irving. Iverson passes to Mutombo. Here's Snow. 5 to shoot. Nice D from Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Oakland. Irving can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Snow. Pick up by Hill. Poked away. Snow, the pass to Hill. Allen Iverson on the way. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Iverson's got the first points up on the board here for Philadelphia.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the inside. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Now Iverson. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Fires from 18. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Bender driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Oakland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Bender, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Snow. Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's LeBron. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, it gives you more problems than the math book.
Now here's Iverson. Mutombo is screen on Irving. Iverson passes to Mutombo. Porzingis with the steal. On the wing, Johnson. Ball stolen. Pass to Iverson from the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Oakland leading by 3. The shot's good from Irving.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Snow. Mutombo is screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Lynch passes to Snow. Over Johnson. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Oakland.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Maxwell is checked in for the 76ers.
Personal foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Snow, the pass to Mutombo. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Irving kicks to Bender. And they recover it. Irving finds James. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Snow against Johnson. Hill, a screen on Johnson. Driving inside. Snow. Johnson with the block. Here's Irving. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Snow against Johnson. Pass to Hill. And out of bounds as Oakland gains possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Ratliff's checked in for Mutombo. Kukoc comes in for Hill. And it's McKee in for Lynch. Oakland leading by 10. Here's Bender. The second chance effort. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock and game clock separated by...
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Maxwell. Nothing on the board. Driving the lane. Can they get it? And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Oakland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oakland.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
We've got McKee. Ratliff is out there with Tony Kukoc. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's McCloud in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Durant. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Thompson from long range. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Now here's Iverson. Pass to McKee. Ratliff a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Curry dishes to O'Neal. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. Thompson with the 3.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
Iverson against Curry. Iverson passes to Kukoc. Curry against Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Kukoc. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq.
And you want to talk about difficult guys to match up with. Toni Kukoc at 6'11", can shoot it, handle it. I mean, how do you guard it?
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. To the paint, here's Shaq, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Philadelphia trails by 14. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Iverson.
Timeout.
After the made shot from KD. And Philadelphia calls time here. Hill, he's checked in for the 76ers. Snow comes in for Maxwell. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Hill passes to Snow.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hill. Another miss by Philadelphia. Oakland leading by 16. Green passes to Thompson. That 3 off the mark. Thompson's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Snow. The 76ers with another miss. Inside, here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Ratliff checked in for Philadelphia. Maxwell comes in for Iverson. Mutombo passes to Snow, and the layup's good off the glass. Snow's got his first basket.
The D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
And it's Green slamming it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Snow against Curry. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Maxwell, the pass to Mutombo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Bell, he's checked in for Maxwell. Here's Shaq. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Snow. And shot on the way. Another miss by Philadelphia. Oakland leading by 18.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Lynch. Green with the block. And they get it back. And so it's Oakland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at James, what a contribution.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the 76ers gave me the status. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Unfortunately, they've ruled him out for tonight and likely for the foreseeable future. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And so in the game for Oakland, Irving is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Porzingis, and it's LeBron James, and it's Bender in at the three. Oakland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Both free throws good from James. And here is Iverson. 7 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
At the line for your home team, Allen Iverson.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Oakland leading by 16. Here's Westbrook, and that one's drained from the low block.
And Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close part, teeth of the defense that time.
Now here's Iverson. 9 points in the game so far. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porzingis. Now here's Bender. Lynch defending. The shot, no good. Ratliff, the pass to Lynch. Misses the layup. Now Oakland with it. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
This is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
And here are the 76ers now. And the 76ers call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Sanders checked in for Oakland. Here's Snow. Pass to Lynch. Westbrook against Snow. Irving with the steal. Here's Westbrook. And it's sent back by Ratliff. Here is Lynch. Hasn't made one yet. Now here's Iverson. Down low. Here's Ratliff. Another shot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
For Philadelphia, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Oakland leading by 17. Here's Westbrook. And Sanders kicks to James. Pass to Irving. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Here's Sanders. The kick out to Westbrook. Sanders sets the screen for Westbrook. Into the lane.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
Here's Snow.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Radliff's got 5.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Julius Erving comes up with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Sanders. Now Bender. Iverson covering. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Allen Iverson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Oakland, they've looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the 76ers with some changes. Kukoc comes in from a tumble. And it's Maxwell in for Iverson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia with the ball. 19-point game. Snow against Westbrook. Snow, the pass to Maxwell. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Oakland with it. Here's Erving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Maxwell. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Snow. 56 seconds left in the third. Driving in, up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Westbrook finished off by Westbrook.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. You still can't stop it.
Philadelphia trails by 21. There's the pick. Pass to Maxwell. And Erving pulls it down. Erving's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bender with the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And the rejection by James. Here's Sanders, and it's sent back by Ratliff. Here's McLeod with 1 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. Snow's got his 2nd bucket. And a deep 3 from Westbrook. And so it's Oakland with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Philadelphia trails by 21. Allen Iverson out there with Bell. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then it's Ratliff. And it's McLeod in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Out of bounds as Oakland keeps possession.
Team ball. Checking in for your home team.
O'Neal kicks to Thompson. Drills it from outside.
Clay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time and collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Now the 76ers with it. Iverson outside. Inside. Here's Geiger.
Oh, yes, sir.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. The 3 from KD. Geiger with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Green kicks to KD. They get a hand on it. McKee with it. Pass to Geiger. Now Ratliff. Allen Iverson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Oakland grabs the miss. Green deciding where to go with it. From down in the low post, it goes. And Oakland leads by 19.
Wow, how about Draymond on the floater there?
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Timeout called.
Timeout.
76ers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Mutombo is checked in for Geiger. Lynch comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Snow in for McKee. Then for Oakland, Ray Allen is checked in for Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Stephen Curry. Iverson, no luck. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Oakland. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Philadelphia trails by 19. Lynch passes to Ratliff, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oakland.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up. And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Iverson. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Snow. Pass to Lynch. Mutombo is screen on Green. To the inside. Mutombo misses. Oakland leading by 21. Durant down low. He's covered by Snow. And it's Lynch with the rebound.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Johnson, the pass to O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Snow with the drive. Pass to Lynch, and here is Iverson. Hits the three-point bomb. Iverson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the 76ers. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Iverson!
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ratliff a screen on Allen. Here's Iverson, and it's sent back by KD.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Allen kicks to O'Neal. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Snow against Johnson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Snow, the pass to Mutombo, and it's to Kembe with the jam.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Iverson. So it's Oakland picking up the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Walking down Madison, some things mean more when you used to not having it. I really came from selling CDs in the packages to living out my childhood dreams. Who could imagine this? I know what it's like to be broke, so I'ma cherish this. Born king, hustler, soul running through my heritage. Broken bummy, man, sometimes it was embarrassing, but held my honor. These walking around him meritless.